Hello YouTubers. In this video we're going to be flushing the power brake system with our dot 3, it says it somewhere, brake fluid. So you've seen me, if you've seen my other videos, you know I have this power bleeding system. All we're going to do, very simply, we're going to put our contents into the bucket. We're going to hook up our adapter for GM cars. Doesn't say it, but model 11, there it is, model 1108 GM adapter. Can barely see it. We're going to hook that to here, and then we're going to hook our cap to that. So let's get it all set up and let's start to bleed the brakes. So the first thing I'm going to do is take as much of the content out of here as I can and dump it into my bucket. So I've started this video off like you know what's going on with the power bleeding system, and you may not. But simply this is just a pump. You're supposed to pump it to 15 pounds. You're to connect whatever adapter you need to your brake fluid reservoir, and you pump it to 15 pounds. You put in your contents of your brake fluid that you need, and you pump it to 15 pounds, and then all you do is go around to each brake and loosen the caliper or the nipple on the caliper and bleed the brakes out. The only thing you got to make sure of is that you continue to keep 15 pounds pressure on the system, so you periodically have to come back up here and keep adding more pumps just to keep the pressure up. It's a very simple device, very cheap. I think I paid $70 for it. Okay, we got our tank hooked up, our fluids in the tank, everything's good to go, holding pressure. So now we want to go to the furthest rear brake from the master cylinder, which is on the passenger rear. So let's go take our bottle, and we're under the truck. I have my bottle hooked up and my 8mm ready to go. So I'm just going to unloosen it, and the fluid should come flowing. There she goes. And she's some nice, clean, crystal clear fluid coming out now. So let's move to the next. Keep coming back here and checking your fluid levels at 15 pounds and holding. Here we are on the other side, draining it out. Here on the passenger side, we got a nipple, and I believe this one is a 10mm. It is. So, disregard the wetness. I just changed the coolant and it blew everywhere. So, let's hook up our piece. Again, notice I don't have the wheels off the ground. You don't really need to do that unless you want to. And here we go. Okay, nice and crystal clear. And that's it. That's all four brakes bled. Next thing we want to do is, this is under pressure, is we're going to loosen the pressure on the canister side. And then we're going to take it off of that. And we'll take whatever's left in here. If we need to top off to bring it to our max line, we will. So let's do that. It's all topped off at the right levels. Brake fluid job done. YouTubers, if you like the video, like the video.